Lincoln Lady Railer Basketball on 96.3 WLCN, and it's streaming live at WLCNonline.com. is brought to you by Grau Incorporated, Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois, Joe Ryan Country Financial, Lincoln Heating and Cooling, Abraham Lincoln Memorial Hospital, the Lincoln Holiday Inn Express, and by State Farm agent Adam Osborne.
Welcome back to Lincoln Community High School, where we are bringing you today's Apollo Conference matchup between the Lady Bulldogs of Mahomet-Seymour and our own Lady Rail Splitters of Lincoln Community High School. Lincoln comes in, as we said, with a record of 8-3 overall, 3-1 in the Apollo Conference. And for the visiting Mahomet-Seymour Lady Bulldogs, they come in 5-3 overall, 2-2 in the Apollo Conference. Starting lineups are being announced now. Mr. Ryan, I believe you have the Lady Bulldogs lineup.
We got the Bulldogs ready to go here. They're going to start a 5'8" senior, Aaron Linshow. Would you go with that? Linscoe? Kaylin Northup, Cassidy Collins, Jessica Franklin, and Amanda Franklin. Two sisters in there. Lady Raiders getting ready to pop out with their starting lineups. Number 2, Morgan Lawley. Number 5, Kaylin Froby. Number 14, Kennedy Lawley. Number 25, Emery Weber. And number 33, Emma Konchak jumps out on the floor. Lady Railers, I talked to Coach before the game. She said they're going to have to score points and play defense, and they're going to win. Sums it all up. It's pretty easy game.
Yeah, it sounds like a good philosophy, good recipe for win. Like we said, Lady Bulldogs coming in with not a dominant inside post player, at least height-wise, but lots of players on their roster around the 5'8", 5'9", 5'10" mark. So Lady Railers, hopefully that will be able to allow them to utilize the speed of their guards and their three-guard rotation. And as we said, offense and defense, keys to the game, obviously going to be seal out, do some good rebounding for Lincoln, and here we go.
The ball is in the air. It's going to be controlled by the Bulldogs. They're going to turn on. That's Linshow. You have to get a name on that. Linshow?
I'd go with Linshow.
The Linshow. That S is silent. Shot from the corner, up and no good. Rebound down by Konchak. She gets to Froby. Froby drives the lane to the other end, and they're going to get a call for a reach as she heads up to get down to the lane. 7:42 remaining in the first quarter. Our first foul of the game belongs to the Bulldogs. And I don't know, we blew a whistle for something. We're going to get it all squared away out there with officials. We'll stay out of that, Loyd. And now they're ready to go. Kennedy's going to inbound under her own basket. She looks around, goes out front to Morgan. Morgan back down the corner to Froby. Froby drives and looks around. Here comes Morgan from outside, off the iron, no good. The ball's battled for, rebound of the Bulldogs. And we got another ticky-tack foul on Konchak. She bumped into number 12, Kaylin Northup, 5'8" junior. So the foul will be against Konchak. The Bulldogs will inbound under their basket, and we're ready to go. They get it in, facing that brutal defensive pressure from the Lady Raiders. They get it up across the flank, across the mid lane.
Should go on to broadcasting.
Here we go. Funny. Froby's out front, looks around, finds Lawley. Over to Morgan. Morgan now looking around, wanted to go in the corner and didn't. This is Weaver. They swing it all the way back around. Kennedy back out front, Froby. Froby at the top of the key. Dribbles down the paint. Bounce pass to Weaver, no good. They go back out. Lawley up, no good. Bounces high and out of bounds. And it will belong to the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Lady Bulldogs opening up in a 2-3 zone. Lincoln still looks like they're trying to feel things out, trying to find their rhythm a little bit, try and find some passing lanes and set their guards up for some open shots.
Quick turnover in the middle of the court. Konchak has it. Gets it over to Kennedy. Kennedy's going to hold things up and look around. Later is doing a lot of movement on offense. They go down. This is Frobe. She thought about the three. Back to Weber, way out front. In the corner. Now they dump inside. There's Konchak. She turns, goes to the hoop, left-handed, won't go. Gets her own rebound. Goes back outside to Morgan now. They're going to reset it up. This is Weber at the free throw line. They move it all the way around to Frobe. Frobe looks to go in the paint. Now stops, comes out front. A couple of Marcus Haynes moves. Morgan bounce pass inside. I'm going to call it a kick, not a foul, I think.
Yeah, look for Lincoln to try and penetrate the zone a little bit, maybe kick it out to one of their guards for a jumper. Mahomet-Seymour sagging inside on defense, trying to clog things up.
Quickly inbound to Weber, and it's knocked back out of bounds. Kennedy inbound. Under her basket, she goes inside Weber. Weber's right back up, and a nice block that time by Linshow. We're going to go with that, Linshow. Here comes Frobe down the paint. She gets it over, lost control of it, and now here come the Bulldogs. This is Northup. She gets it up, nice bounce pass, stolen away by Kennedy. Kennedy now, she's going to take it the length of the court. He goes all the way down in the paint, dumps it off to Morgan. Morgan puts up a jumper, and it rolls around and goes down. And the Lady Raiders have finally scored. They lead 2-0. 5:45 remaining in the first quarter, and that's our first points of the game.
It was a defensive battle so far.
Here come the Bulldogs. This is Jessica Franklin out front, and they're going to call a block on Kennedy Lowling. She's going to pick up a foul. Two sisters in the game over here for Mahomet-Seymour, Jessica Franklin and Amanda Franklin.
And we've got another one on the bench, Alexa Franklin.
One a 5'8 senior, one a 5'10 junior. Bulldogs have the ball. They cross half court, bring it up and look around. It's a nice drive inside by Northup. She loses it though. They retain possession. They're going to throw it around a little bit. They work it around. They dump inside, and I think they're going to get Weber over the back. They try to dump inside to Amanda Franklin, the 5'10 junior. Weber up over her back, and Coach Richmond's quickly going to make a change. She's going to bring in Miss Hicks. She's going to come in. Kennedy's going to take a break. Bulldogs inbound under their own basket. They get it in. Work the ball around outside. Frobe almost had it still. Good defense again by the Raiders. And they're going to call a travel there. Jessica Franklin was going to go to the hoop. She tried to make a nice head fake. I believe she moved a foot. And it's called for an Uber, I guess. The Uber guy's pulling up now.
Well said.
5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. The Lady Raiders lead 2-0 in what's been a slow-paced scoring game so far. As we go under 5, this is Frobe. She looks for a three. It's not going to go. Konchak goes way back outside and gets a rebound. They move it back around. Now they're out front. This is Hicks to Konchak. They dump inside. Weber looking around. The ball's tapped around. Going to go out of bounds off of a Bulldog. 4:47 remaining in the first quarter. The Lady Raiders will inbound under their own basket. Coach Richmond takes a knee, thinking. Pop it back outside to Weber. Weber at the free throw line. This is Frobe. Now she's going to drive down 1 and 4. She tried the Frito-Lay scoop. Partially blocked. No foul. And the Bulldogs want to run. They get up quickly. This is Franklin. Gets the ball over to Linshow. Linshow looks around. They go to Franklin. Ball's batted around. They go to Amanda Franklin. Now they work it. Oh, nice move inside by Kaylin Northup. She made a nice move, drove down the paint, laid it up. And we're tied at 2 with 4:15 remaining in the first quarter.
Yeah, the aggressiveness on defense hurt Lincoln there a little bit as the guards came out trying for the steal, and Northup just drove by her for the shot in the lane. We are tied at 2.
Hicks out front, goes over in the corner to Lowing. This is Morgan. She comes back outside to Hicks. Hicks wants to drive, and now goes to Konchak. Konchak with a three. Oh, off the iron, no good. Follows the shot, gets her own rebound, lays it up and in. Nice job, Konchak. Then the Konchak, the 5'7 junior, makes a nice play, and the Raiders lead 4-2. Here come the Bulldogs. They get it up court. Now a turnover. That's Morgan Lowing, and then she has it stolen right back from her by Jessica Franklin. They go down deep under the basket. Now they go back out front. This is Northup. Up, no good. Rebound, Frobe. She wants to run. Everybody wants to run out here. They're all athletic, Loyd. She goes in the paint. A stop jumper won't go. Rebound down to Amanda Franklin. 5'10 junior grabs it. Here come the Bulldogs. They're fighting that pressure. They do break the pressure now. They cross half court. Dump inside of Northup. Northup loses the ball. And here comes Weaver with it. She gets it to Morgan. Coach Richmond gives out some directions. 3 minutes remaining. Here goes Frobe. A bomb from the corner. Off the iron. No good. Tipped around. Weaver gets it. She goes right back up and won't go. Frobe in a battle down there along with I think that is Morgan allowing. They go to the ground. Lincoln is going to retain possession, I believe.
I believe so. On the alternating possession, Lincoln will get the ball.
Weber is going to come over and sit down, as is Morgan. And Kennedy will inbound. I don't know. There's this discrepancy down there. They're still talking about it. White ball. There we go. Now Kennedy's going to get it. I think Amanda Franklin was trying to sneak in there and take the ball out of bounds. With the Bulldogs ball. Nice try. This is Schneider. She turns and goes to the hoop. Up. Bounces around. Won't go. Rebound taken out of there by Lacadia Nichols. Here they come. The Bulldogs down quickly as they move. Looking around inside. Moving the ball around out front. Look around. Oh, that's a nice move by Franklin. She drives in. No call on the foul. Schneider, good defense. Held her ground.
Yep, held her ground. Cut off the baseline. And sort of an ill-advised shot there by Mahomet-Seymour.
4-2, Lady Raiders lead. We have 2:25 remaining in the first quarter. They go inside Schneider. She turns, goes up and good. Got knocked down. I thought it was going to go off the glass, but it's just off the back of that iron through like she does it every day. 6-2, Lady Raiders lead. 2:13 remaining, first quarter. A foul on Kenny allowing out front. And immediately, we're going to have to bring in Keeler, I believe, is going to have to come in. Yep, Keeler's going to have to come in, and Kenny's going to sit down. I believe that's 2 on her, is it, Loyd?
That is her second. You are correct.
So she's going to have to take a little rest over there. And Keeler, who played in the JV game as the JV picked up a win, now steps out on the court. She's all warmed up and ready to go. The Bulldogs bring it across half court. They're moving around, looking around. Haven't got anywhere yet now. Oh. Good job. This is Franklin. She comes back up top to Kyle. Kyle goes deep in the corner. They go back inside to Franklin. No. Tried to jump back inside to Kyle. Franklin did. 5'7" junior is fouled. Catch who that was on, Loyd?
That was on
Schneider?
Schneider, I believe.
Schneider on the foul. Bulldogs inbound under their own basket. Minute 50 remaining in the second quarter. There's a bomb from the outside by Cassidy Collins, and the 5'9" senior drops a three-pointer. Lincoln leads 6-5 as we approach the 1:30 mark of the first quarter. Froby crosses half court to Hicks. Hicks goes right underneath the Keeler. She's wide open, and she's going to get fouled, and she's going to shoot 2. And I believe that was Lakeita Nichols, 5'7" junior on the foul. Lincoln leads 6-5. Keeler going to step to the line.
And actually, that previous foul looks like they gave it to Konchak rather than Schneider.
Rolls around, no good. Keeler misses the first one. Weaver comes in. Konchak's going to sit down.
Yeah, Konchak committed the foul, but the referee signaled number 32 when he called the foul to the bench. So,
Coach Richmond talking to Miss Froby about something. They get something figured out. The second free throw's no good. Schneider gets the board but misses the putback. The Bulldogs control as they come up to cross half court. Now they set it up. Look around, they go deep in the corner. That's Franklin. She comes back out front to Kyle. Kyle back to Franklin. Now they come back out front. That's a bomb by Linsko. Doesn't go. Raiders have it. Froby has it. We're under a minute. Crosses half court. 6-5. Lady Raiders lead. Keeler dumps inside Schneider. Schneider turns up off the paint, off the glass, and good. Lady Raiders lead 8-5. So we approach 40 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Tight ball game. So far, Mahomet-Seymour's done pretty good with the press, getting it up here, but we all know that could turn at a moment's notice as fatigue sets in.
Yeah, later on in the game, it usually takes a toll on the opponent. Both these teams very similarly coached, it looks like, or a similar philosophy defensively as far as zone defense on the half court and trying to sag inside on the weak side, trying to clog up the middle.
Nice job. That was Nichols. She drove, didn't take the shot. They come back outside. This is Jessica Franklin. She's going to set it up. I think Coach is calling for one shot. He's got a nice Christmas sweater on over there, Coach Nathan Seal, Mahomet-Seymour. That's a nice Christmas sweater.
Yeah, I believe the team traveled in Christmas sweaters today. I think I saw.
Ball is loose. Back around. We're at 5 seconds. Nice jumper there by Linsko. Won't go. Rebound Weber, and we're going to have a foul called on Abigail Kyle.
Yeah, with 1.6 seconds left. So Lincoln going to have to go the full length of the court in a hurry here, try and get a shot off.
Hicks will inbound, looking for Froby. Now she's going to throw it long to Froby. Froby grabs it, steps, throws it up in a quarterback, and it's not going to go. That's the end of the first quarter where the Lady Raiders lead the Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs 8-5. We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back with second quarter action. Welcome back to Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium. Joe Ryan alongside Loyd, Kirby, LT working the camera over there. We're getting ready for second quarter action. The Lady Raiders lead 8-5 over the Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs. The Bulldogs will have the ball. They'll inbound and start moving some things up. This is Franklin out front. They look to move around. This is Nichols. She drives. Runs through the paint. They don't get it to her. Come back outside. This is Jessica Franklin now. Jessica dumps in the corner to her sister Amanda. Amanda drives, puts up a one-handed shot, and it's nothing but net. And the Bulldogs pull within one. 8-7 Lady Raiders, 7:30 remaining in the second quarter. Froby crosses half court. Franklin comes out, gets on top of her. She drives now. It's to Hicks. Hicks, I believe she traveled before she threw it. Oh, I'm sorry. It's Keeler. She grabbed it. I believe she took a step there before she got rid of it. Probably the correct call by the official. Miss Keeler's probably not happy about it, but I think it was right. Mahomet-Seymour inbounds. Facing that pressure. It looks like the Raiders turned that pressure up a little bit. Coach probably gave him a little talking to there in the first quarter.
Both teams were asked to...
nice job, nice pass. Oh, they go inside. Lakita Nichols grabbed the ball and made a nice pass. It's laid up and in by number 13, Cassidy Collins. And all of a sudden, the Bulldogs have the lead 9-8. And that gets Morgan up off the bench. She's going to come in. Weaver up, no good. And the rebound goes down to Nichols. Here come the Bulldogs. They cross half court. Come over here on the side. This is Northrop. She's going to drive. Now step back outside. It's over to Nichols. They come back in the corner to Franklin. Jessica Franklin with the ball. She's going to look around. Finds her sister Amanda. Top of the key up. No good. That ball's going to go out of bounds, and it does. It will belong to the Raiders.
Yeah, both teams kind of amping up the intensity here in the second quarter to start things off. Mahomet being a lot more aggressive toward the basket, trying to drive in, flatten out the Railers zone. Lincoln trying to get things rolling on offense as well.
Froby crosses half court. We go over in the corner to Morgan. Morgan back outside. This is Keeler to Morgan. Morgan wants to drive down that baseline. She does. She's going to go all the way in and lay it up just like in the driveway. And Lincoln regains the lead. 10-9, 6:15 remaining in the second quarter. Mahomet-Seymour bringing it up. This is Franklin. She's out of control, and Froby takes it away from her. Says, I will take that if you're out of control with it. She drives 1-on-3 with the Frito scoop and drops it. She's going to have the old and one. Froby lays it up on a nice move. It was 1-on-3. I didn't think she could get out of that mess.
Yeah, it looked like Mahomet had her surrounded, two in front of her and one kind of to the side. She did a reverse pivot with the ball and got the shot off, and she'll have a free throw when we get back to action here.
Froby's going to go to the free throw line, and Mahomet-Seymour, Coach Seals, is going to take a timeout. So we'll throw a thank you out there to the Lincoln Holiday Inn Express. Actually, had some of their coffee and pastries this morning, Loyd. Very good.
Yes, sir. As always.
If you get, and they had the egg thing going. Of course, I was a little late today, but they had that egg thing that you can throw into that taco shell. Delicious.
You were on time today,
dude. You're funny. Also, a thank you to Abraham Lincoln Memorial Hospital and Sports Care, located out on 200 Stallhut Drive, 732-2161. Like I've said before, even a great place to just go out and have some lunch. Good food out there. Throw a thank you out to Lincoln Heating and Cooling. They are your choice for Carrier, and they are a proud Raider sponsor. When you need the best, it's got to be Lincoln Heating and Cooling. 735-5835. 6 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Lincoln leads 12-9. Kaylin Frobe is going to go to the free throw line after she's just got fouled, making a layup. She's looking for the and one. 6:03 remaining. They toss her the ball. She gets ready to go. We had her mom on this morning. 7 and 8 class state champions over there at WLB. Frobe hits the free throw like we knew she would. Lincoln leads 13-9. We're under 6 minutes to play in the second quarter. Bulldogs with the ball. This is Franklin. It's over here to Northrop. Northrop looks around. Ooh, nice tip by Morgan, and the battle going out of bounds. rolls out, and it's going to belong to Mahomet-Seymour. I think I saw Jerry Pagel trying to get out of the way over there. He wasn't going to let that hit him.
Yeah,
well, I don't know. Jerry's talking. He may not even seen it coming at him. He may have got hurt. Mahomet-Seymour to inbound. They do. They throw it deep, and now they come back. This is Northrop out front looking around. In the corner, Franklin. Nice drive. Stops, up, foul. They get the foul on Schneider. That's Amanda Franklin making a nice move. The 5'10 junior. She drove baseline, went up with one hand. And Schneider was standing there, but she got her arms up. She's going to be called, I believe. Well, no, they screwed those fouls up a while ago. Is this her first one?
Yeah, this is her first one. So Mahomet-Seymour a little frustrated on offense. They're going against the 1-2-2 zone that Lincoln plays, and they've got one guard up top. Usually as a coach, you'll want to try to offset that by having a couple guards up front. So far, Coach Seal hasn't been able to find a formula to free up that guard on the wing or down on the side and try and create a seam there in the defense. So a little frustration setting in maybe for the Lady Bulldogs.
Well, she hits the free throw. Lincoln takes the ball down and then has it stolen. And what a job by Kaylin Northrop. The 5'8 junior goes all the way down, lays it up in traffic, and the Bulldogs trail by one, 13-12, as we approach the 5-minute mark of the second quarter. This is Morgan out front to Keeler. Keeler looks around. To Schneider. Schneider over to Morgan. Comes inside. Weaver's right there, and she's going to be fouled by Nichols. 5'7 junior comes up with the foul, and I think she's going to shoot, or no? They're going to call it on the floor?
I think it was on the floor before
they
she
are
actually got into her shot.
13-12, Lady Raiders lead, 5:04. Morgan to inbound under her own basket. She's looking around. She finds Froby. Froby sets it up. She wants to drive down in the lane and does. Comes back outside Keeter. Now they're doing Schneider. Makes a nice move. Flips it up. Won't go. Rebound down to Franklin. Franklin's going to drive. Gets it up to Nichols. Nichols all the way and lays it up. And it's a seesaw battle as the Mahomet-Seymour Lady Bulldogs take the lead 14-13 with 4:48 remaining in the second quarter. It's a 30-second timeout. We're going to keep it right here. We'll throw out some names of our sponsors real quick. I want to throw a thank you out there to State Farm agent and Lincoln High School alumni Adam Osborne for supporting the Lady Raiders. You can find that cat at 309-688-7070. And also we'll throw one out for the Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois. They are helping people, changing lives. They are America's poverty fighting system. For details on everything the Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois has to offer, call them, 732-2159. 14-13, the Bulldogs lead. The Lady Raiders inbound. They're going to bring the lead to the court. Froby bring it up. Hicks runs up ahead of her. Taking care of dragging somebody down in the corner. Now he comes around. Froby in trouble out front. Throws it to Morgan. The ball is loose. The turnover is going to go to the Bulldogs. They have it. They bring it up. Move it over on the side. Franklin goes back out front. Now we move it around. Franklin looking. And she's going to get called for a travel.
Yeah, good defense by Froby there. She came over to cut off the drive and caused her to have a stutter step. Lincoln not quite into the game as much as their coach Richmond would like, I think. They're definitely crashing the boards offensively, trying to offset the
nice move by Froby. Kirby had a nice crossover out front. He drove the lane and dumped the ball off of Schneider. Schneider misses a shot but is fouled, and she's going to go to the line and shoot two.
You know, Lincoln trying to crash the boards offensively, trying to offset Mahomet-Seymour's size as far as rebounding goes. But the second part of that is if everyone's crashing the boards for offense, you've got to be sure to get back on defense. And Mahomet-Seymour got that fast break when everyone was caught down under the boards for Lincoln. And Coach Richmond quickly took a timeout to address that with her team, and we'll see if it makes a difference here.
Schneider misses the first one. Lady Railers trail 14-13. She gets set up for the second one. Up, and it rolls around. No good either. Rebound Froby. Nice job. She's pushed out of bounds. No, they're going to say she stepped out of bounds. And with 4:11 remaining, the Bulldogs are going to get possession under the Raider basket. They're going to have to fight that pressure to get it up court. They lead, the Bulldogs that is, 14-13. Here we go. This is Franklin. She's moving around. Froby on her. Franklin goes behind her back, showing off a little bit. Crosses half court. They work the ball nicely down into the paint. Looking around, that's a nice pass. Wow. Good pass. That was from Jessica Franklin to her sister Amanda Franklin. Amanda puts it in. And the Bulldogs have a 3-point lead, 16-13. Froby crosses half court. Sets up, this is dumped inside. There we go. That's what we're going to have to do all day. Nice job to dump the ball inside to Schneider, and she turns and goes to the hoop. 16-15, Letters trail by 1. Bulldogs with the ball.
And Mahomet-Seymour had scored 7 straight points during that stretch before Schneider hit that.
Nice job. I'll tell you what, I am going to tell you this. Miss Amanda Franklin is feeling it. The 5'10" junior just rolled another one up in the paint. The Bulldogs back up by 3, 18-15. Froby looks around out front. Hicks coming to help. She has it now. Hicks looks around. They dump inside again. They were going to do the same thing, which is very smart. Franklin brings it up quickly. Dumps the ball around. They're moving. There's Amanda again. Amanda Franklin. That's off the front there. Actually tried a 3. Didn't go. Weaver made a nice move for the rebound, and I believe they're going to call Linsko over the back. Linshaw, Linsko. We're going to have to ask at halftime.
I think it's Linshaw, but
Linshaw?
It's changed a couple times as you've been saying it, so.
He doesn't know. He's guessing like we are. No, he could be right. He knows more than I would. 2:53 remaining in the second quarter. Weaver's first free throw up, no good. Later there's trail by 3, 18-15. They get the ball up quickly. It's rolling around out front. Great effort out there by Hicks trying to get to it. Couldn't. Now they're going to set things up. Nice job by the Bulldogs. They go inside. Now back outside. Nice. This is Franklin up. No good. Nice job by Weaver up high and grab that one. Quickly to Froby. Froby's going to set up. No, she's going to pop a bomb off the front of the iron. Won't go. Schneider with the board. Gets it back to Froby. Now Froby drives in. And there was a Frito scoop. Nice. Lays it up. And Lincoln trails 18-17. 2:15 remaining in the second quarter. Weaver comes up tall, hits the ball, causes chaos. She didn't get it, but she did cause a travel, and that was Amanda Franklin that all caught up just because Weaver came up with those hands, and again, the defense pays off, gets him a turnover.
Yeah, it's kind of an unorthodox approach here by Mahomet-Seymour. A 1-2-2 press, and they've only got 1 guard at the point rather than 2 guards on the front, and trying to dribble an awful lot. Usually you want to pass through his own defense, and especially his own press.
This is Keeler out front. The ball's loose on the ground, and Coach Nathan Seal does a great job. Gets a quick timeout, I believe a 30-second one.
Yeah, I believe it was.
We'll keep it right here. 30-second one. Coach Seal saw that he might lose that possession, so he got a quick timeout. And the Lady Bulldogs lead 18-17, 1:55 remaining in the contest. We'll throw a little thank you out there. Got some people left on her. How about Chris Grau out there at Grau Chevrolet? He's been serving the automotive needs for Central Illinois for over 63 years. I think that place opened on his birthday. 63 years in the running out there. 735-4444. And also to Joe Ryan, Country Financial. Boy, that guy's a good guy. Lloyd, I don't know if you know him, but wow, what a good guy.
I've heard things.
We've all heard things. The Bulldogs to inbound. They lead 18-17. 1:50 remaining in the second quarter. Across half court. Bulldogs on the move now. Great job by Froby. The Lincoln defense all out there. I was going to say, I think they might have to call another timeout, but they get out of it. Good job by the defense. They're all over it. This is Jessup. Move it down the corner. Get it around. On the corner. Oh, Linshaw up. No good. Ball is batted around down there, and Hicks gets it. By the tiniest girl in the court. She grabs a board in the paint. Froby brings it up and move it to the corner. This is Weaver. Weaver looks around. Now comes back outside. This is Keeler. Keeler looks around and finds Froby. Approaching a minute into the second quarter. Froby turning around and moving. Gets held up. Keeler wanted the drive. Doesn't. Gets it back to Froby. Froby looks. Now Froby's going to drive. She gets the ball inside. That ball's going to be tied up. Mahomet-Seymour with the turnover. They've got the ball and they want to run. There we go. This is Amanda Franklin brings it up. She goes over here in the corner to Jessica. Jessica dumps back inside. Too high for number 25, Cameron Brotherton. 40 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Lady Raiders trail by 1, 18-17. Froby out front. Looking around. There you go. Schneider to Hicks. Put it in. Hicks up. Wouldn't go. Rebound. The ball's batted around. Here comes Amanda Franklin. Good defense by the Raiders. Froby all over. Nice job. They do get it upfield, and I hear Coach Seal yell, one shot. 15 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Bulldogs lead the Lady Raiders 18-17 at Roy S. Anderson Gymnasium. Well, nice job. Franklin from the free throw line. Spin move won't go. Ball's batted around. Weber, a big board. Nice shot. She finds Froby. 3 seconds left. 2, 1. She gets it off and in. Froby gets it the length of the court, lays it up as time expires, and the Lady Raiders will go to halftime with a 19-18 lead. Pretty exciting there at the end.
Yeah, exactly. Didn't think they were going to have enough time for her to drive the full length of the court and get that layup.